what a year this week has been.
Hello my friends, welcome back to my channel, and happy day. I have been in some kind of wormhole vortex when it comes to time. I'm actually filming this video on Monday and it was supposed to go up today, but what can you do? Sometimes I just don't even know what day it is, so it's fine. If you follow me over on the gram, I recently asked what kinds of videos you guys wanted to see with what's going on in the world right now. So here we are, and we're going to be talking about how to establish a solid work at home routine. Because I know there are many people right now who are transitioning from a normal, work day out of the house to a work day, many work days inside the house. So welcome. This quarantine lifestyle is pretty much what my days look like almost every day, with the exception of, me running out of the house to go to Barnes & Noble or to a cafe. Can't really do that right now, but for the most part, this is what an entrepreneur's day looks like. First, I just want to thank all of the people who are out there who do not have the luxury of staying at home right now, who are choosing to be out there on the front lines, whether you are in the transportation industry or you are in the retail industry or you are at the hospitals, in the medical field, just out there fighting this fight. I just want to say thank you so much, because without you, I feel like things would be crumbling much more rapidly. Your service does not go unnoticed. Thank you so much. Please know that you are appreciated and recognized. Thank you. For those of you who are transitioning to working from home, let's go ahead and talk about how to establish a solid routine. The first thing I want to mention is that unless you are a very self-motivated and disciplined person, and even if you are, I would still recommend waking up at your normal work time and showering, getting ready, getting dressed as if you are going to start your workday and actually leave the house. I think many of us are craving a sense of normalcy right now, and routine, especially getting up in the morning and doing everything that you normally do, will help you feel that way. You can also use what was once your commute time for well-being practices like journaling, meditation, lengthening your exercise routine, or trying new workouts, taking some walks in nature, CDC permitting. Never thought I would say that. And also for intention setting. Just like you would at work, I recommend keeping a schedule for every single day, whether that is on your phone, your laptop, in your day planner. I personally use Google Calendar as well as my Erin Condren planner to keep track of all of my meetings. I'm sure now you have a lot of e-meetings instead of in-person meetings, but keeping your schedule updated where you can see it is going to help keep you on track. If the thought of planning out your entire week seems a bit overwhelming, since I know many of us are just taking things one day at a time, use each night, right before you go to bed, to just plan out what you need to get done that next day, what your schedule looks like, and just map it out that way and continue to just take it one day at a time. I'd also recommend keeping your work and entertainment space separate if you can. Basically what that means is don't bring your work into the living room and don't bring Netflix into your home office. In terms of productivity, this is a great time to try out some different time management techniques. Personally, my favorite is the Pomodoro technique, which is essentially where you set a timer for a certain amount of time, the timer goes off, you get your work done, at least for that amount of time, you take a 5-minute break, set the timer again, and then keep going. And it just kind of continues like that. The breaks get a little bit longer. I would just Google Pomodoro technique. It's very easy to follow. And don't be surprised or feel guilty if you find that you are finishing your work a bit earlier than you expected or sooner than you would if you were at the office. You may find that working from home, you have less distractions. You don't have any of those in-person meetings. You don't have people popping their head into your office or all that chatter going on around your cubicle. And because of that, your efficiency and productivity when it comes to your work may skyrocket. And that's a good thing. You can use that spare time to work on your passions, to play with your kids, to write that chapter of a book, to build your side hustle. Setting rewards and or time limits can also be really helpful. I personally like to treat myself to midday rewards for sticking to my routine, which is something that I carried over from NaNoWriMo. And for me, that reward is usually just reading a book in my backyard, swinging in the hammock, because that's something that I truly enjoy. But if you find that you're a little bit more prone to distractions, you can always set a boundary around the earliest time that you will turn on Netflix or scroll social media, and then reward yourself for keeping to that. It's almost like a mini challenge. I don't know if anyone else had chore charts when they were growing up, but you could make something like that and hang it up on your fridge and like legitimately give yourself a gold star every time you, I don't know, hit your routine for the day or you were productive or whatever it is. That way you can have a visual representation and maybe not get lost in the vortex wormhole of time that I seem to have gone down. There are a lot of benefits when it comes to establishing a work from home routine, but I think you'll find the biggest benefit will be when you go back to your actual place of work. You'll likely find that you are more productive, less prone to distractions, more efficient. And so ultimately what you'll end up with when you are back at work is more time to continue doing the things that light you up. Not to mention, if you can find a way to thrive in a time like this, anything that comes your way in the future is going to feel like a piece of cake. So those are my tips for establishing a solid work from home routine. If you enjoyed this video, please make sure to give it a thumbs up to support my channel. And don't forget to click that subscribe button as well as that little bell that will send you email notifications to your inbox whenever I upload new videos. And in case you are not on my email list or you're not following me on Instagram, I wanted to let you know that in order to relieve some of the stress that is surrounding this pandemic, I have actually been uploading the chapters of the SOULFLOW audiobook for free on my podcast, That Smart Hustle. New chapters are dropping daily through April 5th, and you can listen on iTunes, Stitcher, Spotify, iHeartRadio, and SoundCloud. You can find all of those links in the description box below. That is all I have for you today. Thank you so much for watching. I appreciate you more than you know, and I will see you in my next video. Bye.